Good evening. It's 8:02 p.m. Eastern Time, and looking at the trading plans, how they played out today for Wednesday, October 12th, FOMC day. I'm going to start with story number one. We opened in range and value. The idea was for it to become rotational. It was. However, the strategies were to buy the value area low or sell the value area high. We never got there. Let me make this bigger. All right. Never got there. Actually, I'm going to do something else. Okay, I paused the recording. Hopefully, I don't normally do that. Hopefully that worked out. I wanted to replace this with a different format so I could actually make some notes on here. Okay, so we never got to the value area high, value area low. And so none of this happened, right? So in this case, we can draw an X through that. None of that happened. It was rotational, however. So the next thing would be to open in range and value, take out the overnight high, then the prior high day, look for longs. Well, that never happened, okay? And then, this didn't happen, okay? So the next thing would be to look to take out the overnight low, continuation to the prior low a day. Well, we took out the overnight low. And then the first strategy was to be to prairie dog the overnight low. So trade outside of it and come back in. This worked really well. So we took out the overnight low. We didn't get continuation to the overnight low. So I'm going to go over this in a second. And then in this case, also was, if we got continuation, look shorts against the areas levels on the way down. And then the next thing would be to take out the prior low a day, buy inflection points below. Well, we never took out the low a day. Now, upon seeing that the range wasn't going to be as high to get to the value area high or value area low, hang on, so I'd put X through this too. One might have adjusted, because you can also use the overnight value area high or value area low. Those are respectable and respected levels at times, or areas. So let's look at the market profile chart here real quick, and let's talk about the back end. So we opened right here. I'll make it bigger. We opened at 3604, and you can see this pink bar is the first 3 minutes. The pink vertical bar, first 3 minutes. First 3 minutes, we were through the overnight low. I mean, it trucked on down here, right? Extended all the way down here, and I would imagine it came all the way down here initially. I don't remember. I have to look at the minute chart. I don't think it went all the way back through and then came all the way back down. But once it came through the overnight low, how about that? That's quite a lot. That's you're done for the day. And I hope that that you took advantage of that. So let's look at it on a minute chart. Here's the minute chart. Back up. 1012 is right here. Now I want to make sure I've got I got the overnights on here. All right. So this is the overnight coming into the morning. 7, 8, 9. Here we are. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's this morning, right here. So open at 3604, which would be right here. Right here. Yep, right here. So let's get rid of this for now. Okay. I'll open this up because we're only dealing with the open, and so right here we opened. Traded up from 3604 to 3606 half. Came all the way down, came back in a little bit, and then came back out. Again, this is a 1 minute chart. All the way down here to this overnight value area low from October 2nd. And it came back in. That now became support. Came back all the way up through the overnight low. And at some point, you got to be thinking either if you didn't get in right here, which could have been tricky, and once you're getting back up here, now you're looking to trade against things, right? But look how far it went. Well, that's a lot of back and forth. I thought we went higher. Okay, well, maybe it just looked higher on the market profile chart. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I wish this was a little bit easier to scroll through. 10, 12. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Let me do it this way. It's just very sort of sensitive. Like you can go too far real easily. And there we go. I lost it. All right. So now we'll put this on here, the risk reward tool. Put it back on. Again, the plan was, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, 6 minutes to anticipate what might be happening here. And let's say you missed it. Well, now you're looking for either on a tick chart or let's look at it on the tick chart. It's right here. Got the open. Comes all the way down. We come back in. Might have been easier to get in on the tick chart than the 1 minute chart from the looks of it. But you've got this retracement, and comes back through the open from yesterday. Just opportunities to get on board to get a piece of this, but a big chunk of it was from right down here. We did get all the way up, I think, to that. Maybe that was the high, 36.14. Let me go back to the 36.20. Okay, it actually did get up there in A period. So, let's see. Yeah. Boom. Right here. So there are opportunities to get long against the open here. Opportunities against the overnight value area low area. Now, it didn't come right back to it. It did. It was here at one point, but it's fast. It came up and took off. Same with the overnight low. Hopefully, one recognized that this was the way it was trucking on up. Anyway, that's the point, is that this was the plan, then it was tradable. And basically, if you got in at the overnight low, and I don't know how far this is. Let me just put this here. Say you got in right here above the overnight low, and there's also, by the way, another prior low a day from 10:02 has marked on there. Okay. So let's say you got in on there, took it up to the open is 29 ticks. So about, well, let's go a little higher here, like 6 points, 30 ticks at 04.25. If you got out, that would have been a fast and easy trade. Looks like took it up to the next inflection point, the pivot point. That's 55 ticks, so that's 10 points, 10 and 11 points really. Had another opportunity to, like, if you take one off and reload on this one, take one off again, or hang on, and you could get all the way up to this volume point of control from 11:30, which is also last night's overnight VPOC, if you can see that there. We're looking at, oops, you can barely see it there, 80 ticks. 80 ticks. How many... let's see. 80 ticks is how many points? Why am I having trouble thinking this? It's a lot of points. 80 ticks is like 40 points, I think. Hang on a minute. Why am I having trouble doing the math on this? Just a minute. 20 points. Yeah. 20 points. 20 points is a nice day. All right. So there you go. Any one of these little... No, how much was the risk on that? If you would have risked all the way down there. Stop was 40 ticks. That's too much. So I wouldn't want to risk that much. Where would you put your stop? Well, you'd have to look at a volume profile or something like that, or you could just put it below this 10-2 overnight VPOC, right? That's probably the most prudent one. It's 11 ticks, so about 2.5 points right in there. 2.5 point stop, 10 ticks, 2.5 point stop. And sorry it's late. I couldn't think. Okay, 4 ticks is in a point. How many points is in 80 point? I'm like, why? I'm not having a misfire there. Wasn't able to put it together. All right, well there you go. That's the market review of the trade plans, and then there are plenty of opportunities the rest of the day. I know I was in and out a bit, and I had a pretty good day in spite of not being here that much. So value has pretty much stayed the same. You know, it's in value from yesterday. We have a poor high going into tomorrow. And all right, thanks a lot. Make a great evening. Thank you very much.